Parents of killers, what happened? My son was 14 when he started pushing his dresser against his bedroom door at night. When I asked why, he said he just felt safer that way. I thought it was anxiety. Then I noticed he'd stopped eating dinner with us. Rick would ask where he was going, and my son would mumble something about homework and disappear upstairs. Rick was my boyfriend of almost a year, moved in 8 months ago. At first, things seemed fine. They'd watch football together. But around month 6, my son got quiet, started wearing hoodies in summer. One Saturday, I found my son in the garage at 6 a.m. doing push-ups. His arms were shaking. He'd been out there since 5. Rick's orders. I confronted Rick. He said my son was too soft. That boys need discipline. I told him to back off. That night, I heard yelling upstairs. Rick was standing in my son's doorway. My son was on his knees doing push-ups, crying. When his arms gave out, Rick made him start over. I pushed past Rick and pulled my son up, told Rick if he ever did that again, he was out. Rick apologized, said he'd overreacted. For 2 weeks, things seemed normal. Then I noticed my son wouldn't take off his hoodie, even inside with the AC running. One morning, I found him asleep on his bed. His sleeve had ridden up, 5 circular burns on his forearm, cigarette burns. I grabbed his arm. He woke up panicked, started crying, said Rick had been testing his pain tolerance, that real men don't flinch. He showed me 7 more burns on his ribs. I went downstairs, told Rick to get out. He said it was his house too. I grabbed my phone to call 911. Rick snatched it and threw it against the wall. My son came running down. Rick turned toward him and said, "This is your fault." My son ran. Rick went after him. I grabbed Rick's arm. He shoved me into the counter. My son locked himself in the bathroom. Rick pounded on the door, then grabbed his keys and left. I called the police with my son's phone, filed a restraining order. They said it would be active in 72 hours. For 3 days, my son actually smiled again. Then the texts started. Apologies at first, then threats. "You ruined my life. You're going to fix this." My son blocked him. Rick used different numbers. By the end of the day, 17 blocked numbers. The school called Monday. Rick was in the parking lot, just sitting there, watching. The resource officer made him leave. An hour later, he was across the street, still watching. I picked my son up early. Rick followed us home.